distinguished Toastmasters Harlina. He is also a club president of Trainers and Coaches Advanced Online Club. And I would like to have the honor of TTM Harlina to give some of your remarks. Everyone, please give a big applause to her.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Melita. So yes, indeed, I was actually a regular Toastmaster in another club in Jakarta Bahasa, Toastmaster Club, all over there in Jakarta. When I saw this other club called Trainers and Coaches Advanced Online, and I was wondering, why should I join that club? I'm already very happy in Toastmasters. In Toastmasters, we have meetings and in which we do not only just speak, but we also listen to whether our language use is used in the correct way. So why should I join these trainers and coaches? And then I realized that the program was a bit different. In Toastmasters, most of our projects are 5-7 months, which is great, especially when we have when our hearts go to 5 minutes is maybe already too long. Then again, in the trainers and coaches, I was able to do presentations that are 15 minutes, which is much longer. I noticed earlier in what the Toastmaster Miranda said, that in Toastmasters you learn how to be more engaging and also more listening more. But if you want to be even more engaging, and that's something that you need as a trainer, 5-7 minutes is not enough. And therefore, I was very happy to find a place online where I can really practice. And I hope that with this initiative, you can also find this kind of place on-site where we can meet people. You have already heard from Toastmaster Miranda and Toastmaster Lina the why, but I'm sure that you want to know the how. How is it done? That is why after this we will have the demo meeting and you will see how it is done, how the meeting is done, and how we can actually not just practice how to speak, but we can also learn from the other speakers. Maybe some of you will say, yeah, but if we are all trainers, we might steal from each other. That is what I thought as well. But then again, everybody has their own expertise. And what we are learning are more about the how we have to deliver, how to listen, how to speak, and how to engage. So how is it done? Let's give the floor to our Toastmaster of the meeting again, our MC who will lead our demo meeting. Please welcome again Toastmaster Melita.
Thank you very much, TTM Harlina. Please give a big applause to her. As TTM Harlina said, we will learn the how, because everyone here has her own expertise. Now it's time for you to learn the how in Bali Trainers and Coaches offline. Because we already have one club, it's called Trainers and Coaches Advanced Online. Now we would like to have Bali Trainers and Coaches on site. Now I would like to ask you, how many of you here already joined any Toastmasters meetings, either online or offline? Please raise your hand. Yeah, either online or offline. Okay. Now, you will see a slightly different how we formatted this meeting or club meeting or agenda is a bit different than the other club meeting. There is no wrong or right because every club has its own culture. And Bali Trainers and Coaches also set up our own culture. First of all, in our demo meeting, we will have Toastmasters of the meeting, or we call Tom. In this regular meeting, you will also this role, Tom. Tom is the one that leading the whole sessions of the meeting. And we also have another role taker as well, that I would like to introduce to all of you, our role taker for this evening. We will have our Again, this is slightly different. In regular meeting, we call speaker or prepare speech. But here, we would like to call a trainer. Then we will have Putu Ratna letter as our as our trainer, and you were there. Putu Ratna.
Yay!
We also have our table topic master, Toastmasters Emmy.
Hello!
Yeah, table topic master is our next session. So it's time for you. Emmy will come up to the stage and she will give us a questions report related to. Yeah, I don't want to spill that. We will see later. Yeah, impromptu speech. So you will have like 1 to 2 minutes to do your impromptu speech. That's how we call table topic. Will be led by our table topic master, Emmy. Next, we will also have evaluator, DTM Miranda, or Didi Miranda. Didi Miranda will evaluate Putu Ratna. Now this is slightly different as well. We do have grammarian and counter, however, in Bali Trainers and Coaches, these two roles is optional. Grammarian will help us to inform the grammatical error or any things that are related to grammar. Counter will help us to count our scratch word. Or Indonesian always say, ya, apa ya? Something like that. Again, in Bali Trainers and Coaches, these two roles are optional. But if we want to improve our English or our pronunciations better in English, then we can have these two roles. In this case, our grammarian will be our TTM Halina. And counter, Grace Man over there will be our counter. And this role is also special. We will have our lovely timer coming from Jambi, Lina. Lina will be our timer. So Lina, if you can help me to show the lamp. Okay. The light. Yeah, okay. It's not just a timer box like black box, a usual black box. So Lina will turn into green. Can you help me? Okay, everyone, green. That's meaning it's the minimum speaking allocated time. Yellow, and then red is the you need to wrap up your speech. And also we have like our documentation team there, John Manrung and Reno. We do also have our radio stations here, Jenny. Thank you very much for helping us run here. Yeah, and we also have one more the promotions helping us to invite you all, Amelia and Maria is on the way. However, that's the role taker that we work together to make this happen. Now, without further ado, I would like to call our first trainer. And our first trainer will be introduced by Didi Miranda.
I'm evaluating Putu Ratna. So Putu Ratna, she's a group training manager and HR manager in one of F&B management company. She also has her own company, which is her not side hustle but her business in consulting and training for F&B owners to enhance their business. So she has a lot of information and knowledge. She has been a Toastmaster since January 2024, so about 15 months, yeah, something like that. Okay, so without further ado, I would like to call her on stage. So give her.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you for the introduction. So yes, my name is Putu Ratna. People call me Mbok Put. Yeah. Yes, so easier because many people people in Bali, their first name is with Putu or Ratna. So a little bit a unique name from myself, so everybody will remember. Putu. Yeah. Okay, I've been joined Toastmaster last year, invited by my close friend, is AD Jenny Pangalila. Thank you very much. I said to her, like, I wish I knew this earlier. Because, first of all, I don't like myself before because I'm talking too much. But now, I love it, Ibu. That's true. I love it. So I can share my knowledge. I can share my experience. So you need to talk. You need to speak, right? In Toastmaster, I got a lot of things can improve and enhance my skill, especially in speaking. First time when I was in Toastmaster, I said to all of the Toastmaster there, I'm really sorry, my English is really bad, and I'm like saying like this at the front of everybody. I don't know, I have no idea what to do, you know? But again, you have to face it, right?
Yes.
And yeah, well done. I can become the best table topic on that day, and I feel like, oh really? I did it! I did it! And from that journey until now, I still love Toastmaster, and I feel like joining Toastmaster gave me a lot of benefit. Of course, first thing is confidence to meet new people, even though you don't know who they are, but you still can connect with those person. Second, of course, connection. You need connection, everybody. You need connection in your life. You cannot just stay in your room and then doing everything inside of your room with your laptop or mobile phone. You need to go out, connect with people. So that is two most beneficial when I joined Toastmaster. And today, I'm about to share. This is not training, but it's like sharing my knowledge with everybody here. Please allow me, I'm so excited. So I call my training title is From Concept to something. Okay. From concept to impact. As a trainer, sometimes we are always think, oh, maybe tomorrow I will do the training. Oh, I cannot because operations so busy. I'm sorry, Ibu, cannot. Okay, the next day, and so on. All the plan you've been created nicely, but suddenly something went not right. So today, I would love to share with you guys my close friend in training. I call him AD. These tools is help me, or it will be, maybe it will be beneficial for everybody here. Help me a lot before I design and deliver my training. Okay? I call him AD because day-to-day basis, in everything that I do, he always with me. Let's see what is AD. But before that, I will tell you what is the benefit when you be a close friend with AD. Why not Mark?
Yeah, good question.
Because Mark not really started yet.
Thank you, Grace. Why not Tom?
Why not Grace?
Why not Grace?
Not Grace.
Yeah? Why AD? Yeah?
Because you're the
Every single word they stand for something. Let me explain it later. Okay? So what is the benefit when I use AD into my day-to-day basis at work, you are as a leader, or so on? Let's see. The top three benefits. AD for you. First one is structure process. Using AD, you can make your training structure from the opening, the body, what do you want to add until closing. It's very easy to use. Okay? Second benefit is focus on learner need. Sometimes, let's say I work in one of the F&B service, and the team asking me, hey, can you please give my team training? what kind of training? You cannot just come to the floor and then say, I would like to give upselling training. Do they need that training? With this AD, we will find out. Okay? And the last one is, of course, continuous improvement. Why continuous improvement? When you guys would like to deliver your module, your training material, of course you will ask him for feedback. Correct me if I'm wrong. You did or not? Okay, some kids are not. It's okay. I don't need a feedback. Yeah, we need a feedback to improve ourselves. Yeah, in presentation, in how the way we deliver the training and so on. Okay? So that is the benefit of using AD, my ex-boyfriend. Yeah? Let's deep dive. What is AD stand for? Okay? So A stand for analyze. Before you start, you deliver your training or any module that you would like to give to your staff or your friend, you need to analyze first. By analyzing, you identify the target audience, who they are, what is the background. You have to understand that. For example, when I did my training with the staff, different kind of department, I will analyze them first. Who they are they the leader? Are they the staff? Are they the daily worker? Or are they the trainer? The internship? By analyzing that, identify who they are, so you can adjust first your material, and second, how the way you deliver your material. Right? Because they have different gap between the knowledge. Imagine, you speak very fluent English, and then you would like to train your internship student. They will be like this. What are you talking about? You know? So you need to change based on their background. Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can continue? Alright, beautiful. And analyzing by gathering data. Does anyone know how normally you gathering the data? Ada yang tahu? Ada yang tahu? Anyone know? How we can gather some data? What do you think? Grace?
Questionnaire.
Question. Yes. I wish I bring prize for you, but I didn't. Yes, correct. Reno, you must raise your hand before.
Going to library.
Going to library, and then I read the book and analyze. Okay. Again, yeah. First, questionnaire. You asking a question. When someone asking you to deliver something, you ask question. Okay? Not just okay, I can do the training, but you not gather the data. Second, with quiz. You also can do to gather the data with quiz. Third one, observation. Okay? So I share you based on my experience, everybody. So it's easily for me to give you example. Let's say one of the restaurant in my company asking me to give the training. If I don't have time to make a quiz, what normally I did is I come visit the venue and I did the observation. Speak with the staff, asking some questions, see how they engage and so on. Then I have the idea what kind of training they need. Right? Okay, so A for my ex-boyfriend, AD stand for analyze. Analyze by analyzing who they are and also gather the data. So from that, your step, it will be more smooth to create until deliver your training. Okay? Clear, everyone?
Clear.
Okay. You have to add me. Next is design. After you analyzing, of course you need to design it. Right? The design, not just straight away use Canva and then put your picture or something else, but you need to remember the content that you would like to deliver to your participant. What kind of content? Make sure they are aligned and flow smoothly. Let's say you would like to deliver one of the training for myself. Like now, I deliver the AD, so I will introduce a little bit what is AD and so on. Then I came into the body until closing. That designs me. Design not just creating a beautiful Canva, putting some pictures or wording and so on. It's part of it, but first of all, we have to make sure what content you would like to deliver or give to your participant. Okay? And next is selecting instructional method. By selecting method of when you would like to deliver your training also is very crucial. Method is a lot when in training side. There is lecturing, role play, demonstration, and many things. So which one do you think is fit with the participant? Again, begin to analyze. From when you analyze it, you will know how you engage with your audience. Are you lecturing them, or are you mixed with the demonstrate? Are you mix your training concept with role play or any games, anything? The goal is to make the participant satisfied, to engage with them. Okay? Clear? Okay, clear. Crystal clear. I don't want any question. I'm sorry, because I have limited time. Alright, let's next to the other D. Okay? My boyfriend name, AD, next is develop. First, what is develop? Developing engaging content. Either you put some design, any pictures, visual aids, or anything that you can capture the audience focus. Not just creating something like people dancing or anything. And make sure when you would like to create or make your training material, I would love to suggest you do not put too many wording. Okay? Because it will make the audience, what is that? And especially, like Didi Miranda said before, you just read, okay guys, okay guys, okay guys. Okay? It means you are not mastering in your deck. You have to understand that and then deliver, it will be smooth. Okay? Yeah, so first, develop is developing engaging content. What you would like to add in. Okay? And second one, using technology. Now, as you guys and everybody know, technology is changing very fast. Before, maybe you still remember there is a PPT, PowerPoint or something. Now, Canva, right? Yeah, AI everywhere. Please guys, use AI wisely. Sometimes people just copy paste and then when asking, they don't know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, that's
Don't do that, please. And especially when you do the training.
Yes.
Yes. Okay? No. Okay? So, yeah, and reviewing and testing the material. After you create everything, you have to review and test. Test is mean you go or gather some of the people and then test your material. Is it good or not? So you can get the feedback from them. If not good, find something else. Fix it, edit it, or anything. Okay? So E, now it's time for implement. training preparation. It means as a trainer, you have to come to the venue. You see how it goes, and you have to prepare either snack, the what is called the sitting. Yes, thank you. The sitting and everything else. You have to because that is your job, not everyone else. Okay, and then deliver the technique. By you understand how you would like to deliver your training and the technique, it will give you more confidence. Let's say when you do the pre-test, you just deliver the training with your friend or whoever as who you are. You know what I mean? So don't copy paste someone else. I want to be like more good training so people will love it, and no one the same. You have your unique. Okay? So next, handling challenges. You also need to be ready to handle challenges when you deliver your module or material. That's why what I said to you before, you need to mastering the module or the training material that you would like to deliver to your participant. If not, when they ask any question, what you will say? You will say, thank you very much for the question. I will follow it up and I will come back to you tomorrow. Come on. No. It's only in certain part you can do that, guys. If you always say that, what the participant will think about you. Right? Okay? So yeah, that's how I know my time is already past. Can I continue, Didi? Yes? Okay. A little bit more, Okay, this is the last one. Okay. And after all, the last one is evaluate. By evaluate your content, your participant and everything else while you deliver your training, yeah, you will know how I can improve. In evaluate, I put two top that I always did in my training. First one is the 4 level of evaluation. When we are talking about evaluation, I pick for the important thing. First is reaction. How is your trainer or your participant reaction with your engage, with your material? You know, some of them might be they are like this, or they like this. It happened. Yes, that's true. Yeah. So you have to make sure, you have to see how they are reaction. Are they loving all the time? That means gila ya. Or diam aja, or just silent gitu. That is part of reaction evaluation. Okay? And learning. What type of knowledge or what type of learning that you would like to give to your participant also important. Not just saying, oh, I want to deliver the training, the topic is body language. Okay? You have to make sure there is something, some takeaway can participant get from anything that you would like to share. Behavior. From the training that you deliver, are the behavior changing or it's the same? This is called return on investment. When we do the training, you have to make sure there is a return on investment. One is really easy to see is the behavior from your training participant. Is the behavior changed? From they don't know how to greet the guest, now they know how to greet the guest. That is return on investment. That is behavior changing. Okay? Next one is result. What is the result from my training? After this, I want to see everybody use my ex-boyfriend when you would like to implement your training. This is a very simple framework. Simple yet powerful. For us as a trainer or lecturer to design and deliver training effectively. Believe me, after you use this, your training will be successful. Okay? So remember, Remember, plan with purpose, deliver with impact. So my ex-boyfriend Eddie, make it possible, everybody. So thank you very much. Overtime, very nice. Thank you very much.
Everyone, please give a big round of applause. Thank you very much. See, the dog.
I know.
The reaction. The
Are
reaction.
you enjoying my session?
Akira, do you enjoy the session? Akira said yes. Akira enjoyed that much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was our trainer that makes me different than the other regular meeting or other club meeting is prepares with 5 to 7. Meanwhile, in this club, we have like more than 5 to 7, and she delivered a training material rather than just sharing stories or personal stories, but then she just delivered a valuable training material. Thank you very much once again. Now, we move on to the next sessions, that is table topic sessions. In these sessions, Toastmasters Emmy will be leading this session. Therefore, I would like to call Toastmaster Emmy as our table topic master.
Thank you, Rita. My name is Emmy. I have been here for, I don't know, too many years. See, Rama said like that make me insecure and I would like to go away. However, when I listen what Putu presenting today, it's hit me a lot that is it no way out to run away. So I joined the Toastmaster in 2016, and now I'm still alive. Sometime that I want to quit, especially today, because when Putu said, "Oh, I joined Toastmaster 2024, and now I'm a trainer," and then, what I'm doing in Toastmaster since 2016. All right, then. If you want to know me more, please come to the club, and then let's make a crowd. All right? Okay. Now, table topic session is one of the tradition in Toastmaster, which is I will ask you a question without any preparation, so you have to answer my question within 2 minutes. So for someone who are regularly coming to the Toastmaster meeting knows this rule, but please don't worry and don't forget, and please don't go, don't escape, everything is okay. So Lina will count the time, 1 until 2 minutes only. As life is an impromptu, because life is no preparation for life is just life. So now my question is the same thing, like that kind of game. So my question now is, who wants to be the first one? Hello. It's a big prize downstairs. One Rio. One Rio, please. One Jazz, and it will be upgrading to Alphard. Yes, please. Yes. Everyone want to start. Brio is waiting. Arta want to try? I know Arta from long time ago. But it's like yesterday. You cannot choose. Arta, as you know, today we are always talking about the mentoring, coaching, training, everything that in the end of the destination is money, right? So everyone need money, and I'm asking you, how you face your fear, your obstacle in public speaking to be a trainer or a coach, if that is your destination. But if don't, it's okay. I just want to ask you, how do you manage your fear? Because I believe that everyone has fears, even they don't want to tell. It's okay. Yes, Arta, 1 to 2 minutes. Arta.
Hello, my name is Arta. I joined Toastmasters about 6 or 8 months. So, how do face my fear of public speaking? I think I just embrace my fear. Like today, right now, I'm just do it right away because it's just about practice. Just practice more, and you will become better at public speaking. At the beginning of the Toastmaster, I don't even speak one word, but I just do it. But next week I come again, next meeting I come again, and hopefully today I will learn something about leadership, training, coaching, because my dream my dream is building a business. Maybe someday I will lead hundreds of people, thousands of people. So today I will learn something to get knowledge. Thank you.
See, embrace your fears. Thank you, Arta, for sharing that. Yes. Next, please. Who wants to try? Ibu. Ibu Siwa. Right, Ibu? Ibu Siwa is a mother of Amelia Dewi Toastmaster. Now Amelia is studying in Hungary for a doctoral program. And amazingly that Amel always take opportunity wherever Amel stay. Amel always follow the Toastmaster program. Now Amel is so smart. She cannot attend. She send the mom. It's a good thing of Amel. Later I call Amel and say, hey, did you do it? Ibu sehat? Ibu, do you want me to ask you in English or Bahasa? Whatever. Ibu, everyone want to be a trainer, right? Or a coach. But not everyone want to face their fears. Ibu is no, I'm also Ibu. But it's okay, like Ibu, we are all together. Ibu, I know Ibu is a lecturer, person. Ibu. And then, how do you think that you can be a trainer or coach in this age? Because Ibu already retired, so now I think Ibu want to do something.
Thank you for the time. Good evening for everybody. My name is Sila. I'm retired now. I'm a lecturer in architecture department, Dayana University. And I come here because my daughter told me you have to come. Just join Toastmasters. Well, I'm actually not.
Maybe next time.
I don't say I'm not interested, but I just want to ignore it. Sorry to say. And according to my experience, I'm a lecturer since more than that. So I have experience how to lecturing our students, how to coaching our students, how to training our students. Because in architecture department, every student have to design something. So we have to coach it. We have to coach them. Because every design should be original, should be creative, and everybody have their own idea. So every student have their own project. So we cannot say you have to design like
Ah.
Challenging. Ibu, ketika kita berbicara, kita ingin didengarkan. Problem komunikasi terbesar itu adalah ketika kita berbicara, kita sibuk menjawab. Jadi kita tidak mendengarkan dengan baik. Bagaimana caranya, Ibu, supaya bisa mendengarkan dengan bijak? 1 sampai 2 menit.
Terima kasih untuk kesempatannya. Bagaimana caranya kita mendengar pada saat orang berbicara, supaya kita tidak sibuk menjawab terlebih dahulu di pikiran pada saat orang itu sedang berbicara. Yang saya lakukan biasanya adalah hanya fokus pada kalimat-kalimat yang keluar dari mulut orang tersebut. Jadi kita sepenuhnya fokus pada kalimat yang keluar dari mulut orang tersebut dengan menggunakan kuping kita. Secara visual kita lihat body language. Jadi kadang-kadang itu susah, bukan kadang-kadang, seringkali itu susah. Biasanya kalau sudah jadi seperti itu, saya kembalikan kepada momen di mana saya berada saat itu, yaitu hanya berhadapan dengan orang tersebut. Mudah-mudahan waktu saya sudah habis. Udah nggak punya. Udah nggak punya trik lain. Baik, terima kasih tepuk tangan.
Sih, mendengarkan tidak mudah dan waktunya sudah grogi. Bagus ya, jadi mendengarkan dan fokus. Jadi kalau orang bicara, taruh HP-nya. Sekali lagi, taruh HP-nya, oke? Deal. Alright then. Ayo, siapa lagi? The next?
Mark?
Lagi 1 ya. One more. Lagi 1 please, one more. One more. Baik. Yeay. Simon. To be heard and connecting to others. Ready?
Is it all? It's kind of difficult question.
Gimana sih caranya kamu connect dengan orang dan orang itu mendengarkan kamu? Pacarnya.
Okay.
Okay, everything?
This is a new person that I knew or
Whatever.
whoever?
Whatever.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Simon, 1 sampai 2 menit.
Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Simon. So I'll try my best to answer the questions how I used to face people, whoever, new people, my girlfriend, my parents, my family, anyone, and how do I connect with them. First of all, I'm trying to be a good listener because when I was listening few of presentations here today and some conversations between us, then I really learned something about being a good listener before answering. So whenever I'm coming to meet someone or in many circumstances, I'm always trying to put myself to listen first. And by the time that I'm trying to learning someone's characteristics, someone's expectations, someone's perspective. So by the time I have read someone, I have understood well the characteristics, then I started to talk some similar, let's say like hobbies. I started to talk about the professions. Maybe we were coming from the same professions, maybe, and yeah, maybe we are about to exchange our contact number, and we arrange some meeting again in the future. So that kind of thing. Being a good listener is the key. When even we met someone in the very first time, that we have to be a good listener. That's all. Thank you.
See, listening is the key. And unfortunately, that is the end of my session. Even though I would like to invite more people to come here, but we have a limited time. So please come again to practice your impromptu speaking and to share your story. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, our table topic masters. Do bring to microphone as well. Yeah, now you see that we did the sessions in Bahasa and also in English. Just want to let you know that Bali Trainers and Coaches Club mission, we would like to have like a supportive bilingual community. Yeah, Mom would say, ooh. Yeah. We listen them, our friends here, so that's why we're trying to fulfill their needs. So a supportive bilingual community for professional growth in training and coaching. So that's why we deliver in Bahasa and in English. Now, we move on to our next station, the evaluation station. So these evaluations will be delivered by DTM Miranda, and DTM Miranda will deliver her evaluations about our trainers' presentations. Everyone, please give a big applause to
Thank you, Lolita. For those who are new to Toastmasters, in Toastmasters we have three main sections. It's always prepared speech, which was done with Putu as in the format of training. And then we have impromptu speaking training, which is Emmy's doing. That means you speak without preparation. And now we're entering the evaluation session. So this is the third one. And evaluation for Toastmasters is the, what is it you call it? The meat or the what? The breakfast, the lunch and the dinner. Yes, for Toastmasters, because that is how we grow. That's how we develop. Okay? And there's a certain way that we do it. So, Putu, am I going to give you your evaluation?
Yes, please.
There are three things that I really love about your presentation. You have a very natural way of storytelling. You start with storytelling and you engage me right away into your story. And then the other thing is smile. You smile a lot. And did you guys notice that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so important. I mean, I also smile a lot, and I didn't know that smiling is actually an asset for
Yes,
presenters or trainers. So well done with the smiles. And then I like the analogy. My boyfriend, Eddie. You grab everybody's attention right away, and it's like Eddie. So those are the three things that you did very well. I mean, I would say also in general, you did amazing job giving your training. Now, there are a few things that I would like to suggest for your improvement, even though I have to say, Putu did an amazing job as a trainer, right? You guys really get it. It was very enjoyable. There was humor in it. And notice that humor doesn't have to be a joke. You just pick on something that can be funny, and then you get a laugh. That's all that really matters. And laughing in presentation or training is a form of appreciation from the audience. So you get that?
Yes, yes.
Now, what I would see for this very short training is visual. That's something that can be improved with the visual. I'm a very visual person. So when I saw you start with the slides, and then what I noticed is the font is the space is a bit big. So that kind of like disturbed my artistic side, but that is very personal. However, there are also inconsistency in the designs. I don't know if you guys noticed. So I noticed there in the topic, sorry, D, the first D and the second D, design. So the other ones were very clear, even though the spaces were big, which is not my preference, but it is clear. And then when you wrote, create the design slide, suddenly it's very small, it's very hard to read, and it's on the other side, and it's a different font. Yeah. And then you got back to the other font, like the first one, and then for the implement and the evaluate, the font are all a bit different, and then there was one letter missing, content without T. So I look at things like that. Alright? So I would suggest just pay a little bit more attention so that everything is consistent, because as viewers, as audience, we are either visual, what do you call it? Auditorial or kinesthetic. And I'm very visual, so if something is not consistent, it's not right, I would just think about it. And whenever you have an audience that gets stuck in something that bothers them, you lose them at some point. Yeah, so it's not a smooth experience. So as a trainer, you really need to look at I would not use the word peak, but it would be advisable for you to look at the three ways of people of learning and just pay attention. It's just taking you to the next level, to more professional, more complete. Yeah, but otherwise, I really, really enjoy Putu's training, very short. Oh, one more thing, time. So time, yeah. Just find a way to get it quicker. I think you could have probably shortened your basa-basi. Yeah. Make it a little bit shorter, get to the point, and remove the one that is not directly linked to that. And then I would also put the word adi in the beginning, because I was not sure, is it ADD or, and then it's like, oh, after D, there's another I, there's another E. So I would just say, write somewhere, I have a boyfriend called Adi, A-D-D-I-E. Yeah, so that people know, otherwise like, I thought it's already done, right? So once again, congratulations, and I'm glad that you have gained so much confidence and such smoothness in the training. I love it. Thank you, Putu.
Thank you, Didi and Miranda. That's the feedback or evaluations from I would like, what do you call it? This is another question. So, what is the other terms to mention that?
Oh,
the experience one. I was about to say here, I was about to ask you the senior, but this one, the experience one. So it's such an honor for us to listen a feedback or evaluation from the experience one, Didi and Miranda. Everyone, please give a big applause to the trainer. As Miranda mentioned, we use a sandwich method to give a feedback. So it's actually not to criticize anyone here, but we would like to give the best to all of us here. So that's why we call it like sandwich method. Now, in the evaluation sessions, the third sessions, we are not only having our evaluator to present the evaluations. However, we also have grammarian, DTM Harina, to present her brief report of grammar. Over to you.
Toastmasters. A few things that I've written down. Someone said, I can be key. I think it's better to say, I come. Also, a person said, sometimes you always think. I said, sometimes, or is it always? So it's better to pick one of them. Or sometimes we think, or we always think. And someone said, you have your unique, but it will continue. It can be, you can actually say you have your unique style, or you are unique. That's also one thing you can say. If you use to, it's usually follow with infinitive. So I heard people say how to coach our students, or I am trying to learn you. So it's actually how to coach our students, and I'm trying to learn. And some nice words that I heard is the word that I think is so important in training is the word takeaway. What do we take away after? What do we take home? What message do we take home after we leave this meeting? Takeaway. And embrace your fears. I love that phrase. And one sentence that caught me actually off guard. Do they actually need that training? This was actually the main thing. So I really think say that if you want to design a training, you have to meet the needs of the participants. Thank you very much.
Our grammarian. Now, I would like to call our accountant, Grace Man.
Grace.
It's his real name, Grace Man. It's not a nickname, but it's real. Grace Man, as our accountant, please give us your brief report. Thank you.
Thank you, Melita. Hello everyone. Thank you for your time and enjoying. I hope you are enjoying this meeting. So I want to give a brief report for our today meeting. In these 2 hours, I noticed there is 27 filler words. And yeah, it's quite, for me, it's fairly little. So I want to say that we have an amazing filler participant, and then we have wonderful trainers. So congratulations everyone. So thank you so much for the participant. And then we have 1, 2, 7 overused word. So it's very little. I hope it will be keep continue. I hope it will keep getting better, and I really love to see you all again in the next Toastmasters meeting. So thank you for tonight. Thank you for this afternoon. Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you. Those grammarian and encounter is the example on how we deliver our grammarian and encounter. However, in Bali Trainers and Coaches, these 2 roles are optional. Once again, I would like to let you know. Now, that's conclude our demo meeting. So we do have like 3 sessions as Marana mentioned. The first session is the prepared scripts, or in this case, like delivered by our trainer, Ratna. Second session, Stable Topic Master, delivered by Toastmasters Amy. And the last sessions is the evaluation sessions, with the evaluator give feedback evaluations, and also the role taker, grammarian, and counter. Now, I would like to ask your time to inform or to let you know about a little bit about Bali Trainers and Coaches Toastmasters Club.
So how are you doing so far? Are you okay? I mean, are you enjoying this meeting?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so now this is why are we here? Okay, so this club, Bali Trainers and Coaches, is not formed yet. We had one that is online, which is called Trainers and Coaches Online. However, a few weeks ago, we had a guest in our Trainers and Coaches Online, Tri, and your husband, right? And then Tri came to Magical Bali, and then your husband came again to Trainers and Coaches without you, and then Alina said, and he said that he's interested to join. And then Alina said, why don't you join? No, I would like to do it in person. So that is where this idea came from.
Wow.
Yes, your husband. So we're answering your request or Adi's request. And so I thought, why not in person? Because we have a lot of in-house trainers, right? And then trainers, aspiring trainers, or established trainers, and that need is quite big. Because we need that community, and we need that peer to help us grow. And I believe there are a lot more people who want to grow. Or I don't know if a lot more, but I mean, there are trainers who want to grow rather than trainers that, okay, I know everything. I don't need to learn anymore, right? But the real trainers at heart, or coaches at heart, would want to grow. So this is where we are. And I thought it would be so nice to be able to meet in person. You know, things that we cannot do online. Online is a bit hard, right? Because we don't meet in person, and we don't hear the clap, we cannot touch. But here, so, and then my ideas, and then actually after talking to a few people, to Enda, and then to Grace, it's growing, and this is like, I remember an old dream, which is to create like a bureau, speakers bureau or trainers bureau, like a hub. So because that becomes stronger rather than you as a freelance, you know, because big companies, they prefer to hire from like either association or a hub or a company rather than hiring freelance. Yeah, so I work for, well, as a freelance, but I work for a company called Symmetry Group Training, which is an international training, and they only deal with huge companies like Huawei. So I teach for, I train Telkomsel and Huawei, but like, you know, big company, they wouldn't want to deal with the freelance. Yeah. So I thought like we can stay, and then, well, we can form the group, and then develop and find our ways, and then present ourselves with a list of different expertise. So we have a stronger bargaining power as a group. And that's where we're going with this Bali Trainers and Coaches, because there's none like that. It's no one like that. And the opportunities are huge. It's not just as a trainer, but often companies or organizations coming to Bali, they want to do incentives or they want to do events, and they need a motivational speaker or an expert on something or other. And this is where this kind of organization or association can have a power, right? And then we can also give like paid training. So at a certain level, when you feel like your training can be absorbed, or you know, like have interest, then that's something else. So that's the vision. But first, this club has to be formed, and that's why we're inviting you. You're invited almost like because we know that you're interested in something like this. Yeah. So in Toastmasters, for you who are not familiar yet with Toastmasters exists in 149 countries and has almost about 13,000 clubs around the world. So a membership in a Toastmasters club gives you a community. So wherever you go, there's always another club, and let me see, who has been to other clubs, right? They're always very friendly, very, like, it's almost like it's the same vibes. You go anywhere and we already know what we're doing, right? So it gives that fraternity feeling, you know, a brotherhood or sisterhood. It's a huge community. And Toastmasters has been around for 100 years. So it's a big company. It's an old institution. And from my experience, having been a member for 17 years, so only one person is longer than me, which is Hadina. Hadina has been a member for 26 years.
Wow.
So, and for those who you know, she was inducted or like closely involved with Pak Wardiman Joyanegoro. If anybody knew, that
Yes.
was our
Ministry.
previous Prime Minister.
Prime
So
Minister.
he is also Minister of Education. He has a lot of love for Toastmasters, and he's been one of the you know, the one who really promotes Toastmasters in Indonesia. So he really believes in that. So, I'm inviting you all to become the member of this club and as a charter member. So that's another thing. A charter member in Toastmasters has a certain privilege, certain prestige, because you can only be a charter member once. You founded the club, and you will get a certificate, a special certificate that says you are a charter member of this club. So you're a founders of the club. Yeah, and so yes, this is the plan that we're going to do. That we're going to form as soon as possible. So we will have another meeting in about 2 weeks. And we also invite more people. We need 17 new members and 3 newer members. So 17 members could be like if you've never been a Toastmasters before, or you had been inactive and wanting to reactivate your membership, like the two of you. Yes, and next time we meet, it's going to be a real trainers and coaches meeting. Yeah, so that is how we're going to meet. Like we call it training meeting. We don't call it just a club meeting, but it's a training meeting. So there will be, so the format with trainers and coaches that have worked for us this far, we have in most Toastmasters meetings, Toastmasters Club have 2 meetings a month. So one meeting would be members, 2 members giving training like what Utu did with evaluation, with question and with evaluation. And then one meeting is a longer meeting, like what I did, like 30 minutes or 45 minutes or 1 hour of training, of full training. And this is the preparation to go out to meet a larger audience. Yeah, it could be testing your material or preparing to do a paid session, or you know like this is to give an experience also how to handle like longer events, and there will be no verbal evaluation, but there will be a question and answer from the audience, a longer question and answer. Yeah, so and we would always put that on YouTube, so that becomes also a member's portfolio, the club's portfolio, and it's a member's portfolio. Yeah, so and evaluation would be non-verbal, so it would be, so you don't want to show yourself to everybody and somebody said, well, you could have done that better. Yeah, so it will be done non-verbally, or like outside the club. Okay, so any question? Fees. Is that something that we, okay, Mark? Three people members. That's just a Toastmasters rule. We need 20 members to start a club. And 17 members, this is a requirement. 17 members can only have like 1 membership. So it's either you, like you haven't been a Toastmaster, right? So if you would be considered new. And then reinstated is like somebody who has been a member but not active at the moment. Like Mao and Abi, they were active before, but they're not active at the moment. They can join and they consider reinstate, so one of the 17, and the other one is transfer from one club to the other, but only holding 1 membership. And then the other 3 are dual members. Dual members who are members of another club, and then they pay another one. They get another membership, so they get 2 memberships. Yeah. So why is paid membership important? Because you get the privilege of a member. Yeah, you get the privilege to get mentors, you get the privilege to practice, versus if you're not a member, you are a guest. And a guest, what you get is a 2 minutes sometimes. Like some of you didn't get a chance today, but that is the 2 minutes, and you don't get the evaluation, you don't get the mentoring. You don't also get the access to the Toastmasters learning experience. I don't have time to explain about that, but in Toastmasters we have what is called Pathways Learning Experience, which has been very useful and beneficial to help all of us. If you see all the members, you see how we speak, we grow with Toastmasters. And The Pathways program now has 6 paths, which is like jurusan. Yeah, so jurusan, that means there are 5 levels. It's like a course, like a jurusan. Yeah, so there are, anybody wants this? Presentation mastery,
Leadership.
dynamic leadership, motivational strategies, how to motivate people, you know, so it's very important.
Communication. Visionary.
Visionary communication. Visionary communication, if you have a vision, you have an idea how to communicate that, how to get buy-in, you know, not just to your friends, but you know, at a larger level. So there are programs, projects that will help you to develop your ability, your proficiency and competency to be able to inspire, to persuade people. And then
Engaging humor.
so if you feel like you want to be able to put humor in your speeches or your presentation, that's what you do. And then one more PI, persuasive influence. So that is, how do you influence people? How do you persuade people? So those are what you will get when you become a member. And membership in Toastmasters is determined by 6 monthly. So for these Bali Trainers and Coaches, it would be for members or people who have never been members before, 1,650,000, which includes the path. You get one of the paths, and then the access, and the membership for 6 months, and what do you call it, joining fee. And then after that, you will pay 6 monthly fee after that, which is comes around about 1,100,000. And then for those dual, it's 1,150. Well, thank you. Thank you, Margaret. Any questions? 3, you've been very quiet all evening.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Because you mentioned that you joined as a Toastmaster member in January 2024.
Yes.
So kind of like 15 months ago. No, because I'm just thinking that if you join January 2024 and then you paid a membership, just being a Toastmaster, right? And then I saw how amazing you were as a trainer, so that means you benefit from all that you said, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's my question.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
You're just like a testimony of what a membership can be.
Yes, so maybe I can add a little bit. Like what I said before to everybody in this room, I wish I can found this club earlier, but I believe universe brings something to you at the right time. So I joined Toastmaster because I love training, I love sharing my knowledge to my team member before at work. Then when I found Toastmaster, and then I can enhance my skill. When I take the pathway, because I'm taking dynamic leadership, yes, because I'm a leader, so I align that with the pathway that I took in Toastmaster, and it's really something changed me in terms of how the way you thinking as a leader, how the way you becoming a good leader, not just a good leader, but you have to make sure the team member and everything else align with you. So yes, Toastmaster is really beneficial for myself in growing, also improve my skill in leadership, public speaking, and professional and personal. So I'm glad I can found this amazing club and join this club. So yeah, 1.5 years. Feel amazing, guys. Thank you.
just for your information, when I joined Toastmasters, I could not speak. I could not speak in front of people. Like that. So, but it changed very quickly. And you wonder why 17 years? Because you just in Toastmasters, you never stop growing. Yeah. It's like the leadership. So this is what is interesting. Like, you know, like if I don't have Toastmasters, I probably don't know what to do with my life, because it's so much support, so much positive, and it takes you to the next thing. It takes you to the next thing. If I don't have Toastmasters, maybe I would just stop at something. There is no impetus or motivation to keep growing. But here, because I've done 6 paths, yeah, so I've done all of those things that I mentioned. And okay, after I finish presentation mastery, there's the next part. There's the next part. For those who love learning, who love growing, it's just never ending. Yeah? And those are the online ones. That means you can do it on your phone. But there's another 5 that are not online, but you can access it through like a digital product. And that includes effective coaching. What else? Yeah, the other ones. Effective coaching, strategic. Yeah. So strategic relationships. This is how you create teams, how you do good teamwork, you know, how to build strong teams, and then effective coaching, of course, you know, it's about effective coaching, and it actually includes like journaling about your emotion, which I love. So a lot of things. So there are a lot of choices, but you can just start with one, and then you can do another one, so you never stop. All right. Anyone else would like to ask a question? So 3. Yes, Simon or Simon?
Simon.
Whatever.
Apa tadi namanya belakangnya?
Simon.
Sarumaha.
Yeah.
Is that apa namanya, Sunda or Ambon?
I'm coming from Nias, by the way, North Sumatra.
Oh, nice.
So I was wondering about Paharepa that you mentioned earlier.
The what?
Paharepa.
Andreas Harepa?
Yes, exactly.
I think he's
From
from
Nias.
there, yeah? Ah, okay.
That family name is quite familiar from my origin.
Ah, okay. Nice.
So,
But that's not your question.
yes. So it was very exciting. Thank you to my partner who has invited me as well to this meeting. I was never knowing about this club, this community previously. So by the time the session was going on until we come to the age right now, I was wondering firstly about the membership that you just explained. I wasn't really clear enough about it. Probably can we have some maybe details?
Yes,
some
yes. I
tools
will
from
send you guys more detailed information. We have a booklet, so there's also FAQ, so all of that I would think people would ask, and what are the benefits and what includes and all of that. But you can ask me questions just in case I have not put it there, I can put it there.
Oh, sure. Okay. The other one, the last one is about a 6 path, if I'm not mistaken, yeah?
Yes.
So with 6 path, then we have to choose based on our preferences, or do you guys have some assessments beforehand? Or maybe
It's all under, you know, if you have a chance, look Toastmasters with S.org. Yeah?
Okay.
You can even do one trial for one project. Yes, so there is an assessment. And based on the assessment, you answer the question, it will give you 3 recommendations. Number 1, number 2, number 3. But you're free to choose, oh, I don't want to do that, I want to do something else. It can also be done.
Okay. Thank you, Brenda.
You're welcome.
Do you have to complete the 1 half in 6 months or?
No. See, this is so beautiful about Toastmasters. You are a free person. There is nobody is going to be like, you know, behind your back. Okay, come on, you finish. And so you do it at your own pace. There are people who takes, I don't know, who is the longest doing one part? Me. Hello. 1 year. 1 year.
1.5.
1.5, not finished yet. So there are people longer, and then there one path in 2 months.
The 2 months.
So you go to club online clubs and then just go around. But yeah, I would not recommend that because you miss the quality. Yeah. So 1 year is a pretty normal for one club. Yeah. Like a good pace. Yeah, because you come to the meeting. If you only join one club, then you have one access, and then you cannot give your projects every day, every time, right? Because there are the members. There's like a queue, and there are 15 projects in one hub. 15 projects, and it gets increasingly more complex and more difficult. So one of the projects, for example, elective projects for level 3 or 4, is to create a podcast. No, that is one of the electives. There's about 10 or 15. But if you choose that, you have to do like 8 podcasts, right? But you can also do like managing a project, something like that. And then until the capping, there is like a project for you to finish that part.
And then you have to be very strategic when you choose a path, and then you already have to have an end vision of where you want to go.
Yeah, and sometimes when you get to the more complex one, you may need more time to prepare, but that's where I would recommend get another path. So you start another path, it starts like slower, easier and faster. So that, because let's say you have one of the path project is volunteering for 6 months in your favorite non-profit organization. So you have to have a report from that 6 months, right? But you do it at the end. You give a speech about it, the beginning and the end. So what you do in 6 months, you get another path and do another project. Yeah. So the first one is free, and then after that you pay $20 per month. So it's very inexpensive. Okay. Any other question? Okay, you can always ask later, yeah? I will either create a group or have access with you guys so that you can always ask us questions. Okay? Yes?
Can I have last questions? The meeting schedule for Bali?
Probably at the moment, which is Saturday, until the club is formed, then members can vote what would be the day that works best. Yeah, so as a charter member, you also have a lot of say in where the direction of the club is. Yeah, so you are the founders, that is your club. You can influence the direction and where you want to go with it. Yeah. Okay. 3. Ada yang mau ditanyakan? Yeah, it's going to be a bilingual club. Yeah, the reason why we want to do bilingual.
I'll crack you.
The reason why we want to do bilingual because sometimes we give training in Bahasa and in English. Yeah, we need to practice both, right? And understanding also this psychology. Yes,
Hi
silakan.
everyone, my name is Sri. Today I want to be a good listener. That's why I'm so quiet today.
Okay. So did you succeed?
Sorry?
Did you succeed?
Yes.
Good listeners? Okay, very good. Let's give her a big hand of applause. Yes.
Yes, a nice conversation. Okay, thank you to Ati that dragged me here. Because actually I need this. I'm a lecturer and I get used to speaking Bahasa, but I want to improve my English, so it will get used to speak in English in front of people. That's why I joined the Toastmasters. But lately I found that the environment here, I like it so much.
Yeah, environment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are very proud about our vibes because it is part of our club mission to create a supportive environment for people to learn in enjoyment. So that is one thing, we learn in moments of enjoyment. So how can we create the moments enjoyable? So it's not just about learning, and then you get bored, but it's like, we make it fun. So did you guys have fun?
Yes.
Okay, well thank you members. We made that happen. Okay. And ladies, any question? Maria Julie? Yes.
I would like to say something, not a question.
Okay,
Yeah.
comment please, please.
Thank you so much for the time. I remember one time I came to make Bali Magical Toastmaster on 2019, and my friend took me here out of nowhere, and I don't know what happened. And then somebody just asked me to speak about the topic, which is I don't have really good English at that time, but because they what is it called, push me to just speak. I remember how shake my leg is. I couldn't even speak any words. And then I start to move to Tabanan, where I live right now. And then I came to second Toastmaster, which is I was so lost that time because I just lost my father. But I promised myself I couldn't isolate myself this much. I need to make a connection. Then yeah, I have intention just come and then sit, but everybody's so lovingly, so positive vibes that I get energy from them. Then I able to speak, and then the question was about what were you saying to somebody that you want to ask forgive the most, and then I able to speak about my father during this time, which is really vulnerable. And then I'm thankful that I have a courage to come back here, which is I believe that everything happened for a reason. So now I have a courage also to speak about myself, because I'm 43 years old. Years in my life, I suppress my voice because I experienced a lot of patriarchy in my family, which is only men can allow to speak. And then I found this club is really amazing, so I'm ready for the journey. Thank you.
So beautiful. Julie or Maria Julie?
Maria Julie.
What do I call you?
In my village here they call me Made, but usually
What do you want me
Julie.
to call? Julie.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Julie, for
Thank you.
allowing yourself to be vulnerable and to just open up. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
And congratulations for your journey. You found your voice.
Yeah.
Okay? And we're going to continue to find your voice. Yeah, thank you. I just want to add something very quickly. I want to mention why. This is somebody who found his voice.
All right. I am coming out. Coming out. Well, just a little story. I'm just nobody in the past before I'm joining Toastmaster. One of the best sister, and until now bring me and make my direction in more clear. And then for a new entrepreneur, I commend you to join. Why? Because this is the reason why I opened my restaurant in the past, and I got my direction more in entrepreneur also to be a good leader. Because as a good leader, you must have to be a good listener. And then this Toastmaster is the most how do I call it? It's historical in my life. It is my blood. And in the past we have a different. Now you have pathway. In the past we have another one. It's like more manual, CC, and another one. This is more manual. But both of them, this is exactly the same. And I believe if you are studying.